Hi, group. So here's my thoughts on thoughts. um, as I'm a dovetail with what Joe wrote in his piece and breaking it down. But yes, like Abraham talks about the 17 and 68, and there's always the old meditation, and there are all these different modalities that you can use to practice and train how you think. And I believe in them all. But when starting out, I think it's kind of some of the things, those are all bigger things that you can do to focus on. But how do you just do them second by second increments as you go through what you're doing? Well, if you think about every single thought that you have, then you spend all your time thinking about your thoughts, then that become thinking about your thoughts, and then become thinking about your thoughts, and pretty soon you're just thinking about thinking, and then you're not really thinking anymore because you're thinking about thinking. It is crazy because that's what can happen to you if you try to overdo it. As with anything, as Joe said in his written piece, you practice. Well, if you're going to go run a marathon, if you've never run a day in your life, you're not going to go out and run 21K. You might not run 21 feet. You start off small and you build up. Otherwise, what you can probably maybe go out and run a full marathon the first time you ever tried, but you'll probably never ever do it again because it will hurt you so bad and it will cause you pain. It will cause you pain. And if you try to control your thoughts on too big a scale in the beginning, rather than just taking incremental practice approach towards it, it can drive you crazy. And you'll beat yourself up. Oh, I'm thinking those thoughts again. How can I do that? Guess what? Your thoughts are coming to you, and they're a trained pattern that you've had up until this moment. And if you would want them to shift, it's going to take a trained pattern from this moment forward. So just focus on the ones that are the most detrimental to you at first, I guess, basically, or also the ones that make you feel the best. So we're not just focused on the negative, focus on the ones that make you feel the most. If you feel something makes you extremely happy, then focus on that. Start thinking about that more often. Use that, as a matter of fact, use that happy thought to overcome the bad thought. Replacement therapy, you could call it. And if you notice yourself thinking about fear, for example, afraid of something that's going to happen, then catch yourself in that thought and then logically talk yourself into a better way of thinking. Oh my God, what happens if the ants come to my picnic? Well, ants don't always come to a picnic. Matter of fact, I don't choose not to focus on the ants coming to my picnic. I'm going to think about the butterflies that are going to be flitting around me while I'm eating my food. And think about the colors of that butterfly. What kind of butterfly is it? It's a monarch. And it's got deep oranges and blacks. And oh, look how gracefully it moves. And close your eyes and picture that and see that butterfly fly. All of a sudden, you're not thinking about ants anymore. You're thinking about a butterfly. Pretty cool. So be patient with yourself. Take your time. What tends to come out of these lessons sometimes is, what if I? That's a fear thought, by the way. If you're going, well, but what about this? And I have one going up tomorrow in my general video of the day, which talks about when somebody tends to make me mad. My thoughts led me to getting mad at them. My feelings and my thoughts. So if you just try to start with what you're able to handle at this moment and correcting the course, little by little, just like any muscle, it will become stronger and stronger over time. So keep practicing. Because guess what? We're all beginners in the grand scheme of things. Otherwise, we will have ascended into light. And then guess what? I can see me. I'm pretty sure you can see you. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day.